Rome, Italy, a city where every stone whispers ancient stories and every sunset feels like a scene from a classic film. I never expected to be so deeply enchanted. In this Rome travel guide, I'll show you everything you need to know before visiting Rome, Italy, best places to visit in Rome, what to eat, how to get around, hidden gems, and all you need to know about Rome travel. By the end of this video, you'll find the most important information, and I'll be waiting for your likes and your specific questions in the comments. Rome is best known for its iconic landmarks like the Colosseum, Vatican City, and Trevi Fountain, a timeless blend of history, art, and La Dolce Vita. Located in the heart of central Italy, Rome sits along the banks of the Tiber River, surrounded by rolling hills and ancient ruins. From archaeological wonders to world-class cuisine and spiritual sites, Rome offers tourists an unforgettable mix of culture, beauty, and soul. Start your Roman adventure at the Colosseum, where stepping inside this ancient amphitheater instantly transported us back to the days of gladiators and roaring crowds. Just a short walk away, the Roman Forum unfolds like an open-air museum, with crumbling temples and basilicas revealing the political and social heart of ancient Rome. Climb up to Palatine Hill for sweeping views of the ruins and a peaceful retreat shaded by umbrella pines. At the junction of Rome's main boulevards lies Piazza Venezia, bustling with traffic and energy, where we admired the imposing architecture that bridges the past and present. Dominating the square is the massive white marble Altare della Patria, also known as the Victor Emmanuel II Monument, which offers panoramic terrace views we highly recommend. Just behind, we visited Capitoline Hill and Capitoline Museums, where masterpieces by Michelangelo and ancient artifacts gave deeper meaning to Rome's layered history. One of the most awe-inspiring stops was the Pantheon, where we stood under its perfect dome and marveled at how it has stood the test of time. Nearby, Piazza Navona dazzled us with its fountains, baroque facades, and lively street artists, the perfect place to sit with a gelato and people watch. We wandered into Campo dei Fiori in the morning for its vibrant market stalls and returned at night when it transforms into a buzzing nightlife hub. Tossing a coin into the Trevi fountain was a magical moment, especially under the soft glow of the evening lights. The Spanish Steps at Piazza di Spagna were ideal for a relaxing break, surrounded by fashionable boutiques and romantic charm. For some local shopping and classic Roman ambience, we strolled down Via del Corso, where big brand stores blend with centuries-old buildings. At the end of the avenue, Piazza del Popolo welcomes visitors with twin churches, an obelisk, and sweeping views from the Pincian Hill. We also discovered the hidden gem Basilica di Santa Maria sopra Minerva, with its blue starry ceiling and quiet, sacred atmosphere just steps from the Pantheon. Right nearby is Lago di Torre Argentina, a fascinating archaeological site where Julius Caesar was assassinated, and home to a rescue cat sanctuary. We were blown away by the grandeur of Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore, one of Rome's four papal basilicas, filled with golden mosaics and serene chapels. History buffs shouldn't miss Palazzo Venezia, where Mussolini once gave speeches and now houses an impressive museum. For something different, we crossed the Tiber River to explore Tiber Island, a peaceful oasis with charming cafes and medieval bridges. Of course, no trip to Rome is complete without visiting St. Peter's Basilica, where the sheer scale and spiritual energy left us speechless. We spent time in St. Peter's Square, surrounded by Bernini's colonnades and pilgrims from around the world. The Vatican museums were absolutely overwhelming, a treasure trove of ancient sculptures, tapestries, and Renaissance art. We ended that day at the Sistine Chapel, staring in awe at Michelangelo's iconic ceiling, a bucket list moment if there ever was one. And for a quiet, reflective escape, we joined a guided tour through the Vatican Gardens, where perfectly manicured paths wind through historic fountains and papal monuments, a truly serene end to our journey through the Eternal City. Getting to Rome is easy no matter where you're coming from. The city is served by two main airports, Fiumicino Leonardo da Vinci and Ciampino, and is also accessible by high-speed trains like Trenitalia and Italo. If you're coming from nearby countries or other parts of Italy, you can also arrive by long-distance buses, ferries via coastal ports, or even cruise ships docking at Civitavecchia. We personally flew into Fiumicino and rented a car later for day trips outside the city. Getting around Rome is a breeze thanks to its efficient metro, buses, and trams, but honestly, walking is one of the best ways to discover the city's hidden corners. We also used hop-on hop-off buses for a relaxed sightseeing day, and occasionally grabbed taxis or rented scooters for fun and flexibility. Rome's city centre is compact enough to explore on foot, but public transport helps a lot when you're tired or travelling with family. The local currency is the euro, and while many places accept cards, having some cash is helpful for small cafes or gelaterias. Italian is the official language, but in most tourist areas, English is widely understood. We had no issues communicating. Tipping is not obligatory, but rounding up or leaving a small tip in restaurants and taxis is appreciated. Also, keep an eye on your belongings and carry your ID or a digital copy for safety and peace of mind. Rome is a city where simply wandering the streets turns into a treasure hunt. Every corner hides a sculpture, a story, or a view that feels cinematic. Whether you're sipping espresso at a sidewalk cafe, people watching in grand piazzas, or exploring layers of ancient ruins and Renaissance art, Rome offers a constant sense of wonder. A must-do experience is embracing the Roman rhythm. Slow down, soak in the atmosphere, and let the city's history unfold naturally around you. Locals in Rome are generally warm and expressive, often treating tourists with charm, curiosity, and a good dose of lively conversation, especially if you try a few words in Italian. The food culture is centered around fresh, seasonal ingredients, with long, leisurely meals enjoyed al fresco and always paired with conversation and wine. Shopping ranges from elegant boutiques and artisan leather shops to open-air markets where you can feel the energy of real Roman life and bargain like a local. Spring and autumn are ideal, with mild weather and fewer crowds, making it perfect for sightseeing and long outdoor strolls. Summers can get very hot and crowded, but the city still feels alive with festivals and evening walks. Winters are quieter, with festive lights and easier access to museums and churches. Each season has its own charm in Rome. It really depends on whether you prefer warmth, atmosphere, or fewer tourists. Compared to other major European capitals like Paris or London, Rome is slightly more affordable, but still pricier than smaller Italian cities. Expect to pay around €10-15 for a casual meal, €25-30 for a mid-range dinner, and around €100-150 for a standard hotel room in the centre. On average, travelers might need around €120-180 per day in Rome, including food, transportation, entrance fees, and accommodation. Absolutely, Rome can be explored on a budget without missing its magic, especially if you stay in hostels, use public transport, and enjoy the many free outdoor sites. Budget meals can cost as little as €5-7 for pizza or street food, and accommodations range from €25-50 per night in shared or basic rooms. A smart budget traveler can enjoy Rome comfortably for about €60-80 per day, depending on their pace and preferences. In Rome, dressing well is part of the culture. In spring and autumn, lightweight layers and comfortable shoes are perfect, while summers call for breathable fabrics and sun protection, and winters need a light coat and scarf. We always packed a hat, sunglasses, and a reusable water bottle for sunny days, plus a scarf to cover shoulders when entering churches or basilicas. There's no strict dress code in the city, but modest attire is expected at religious sites, so plan your outfits accordingly. Rome's main attractions are concentrated in the city centre, especially between the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, Pantheon, and Vatican areas, all easily walkable and rich in history. This central zone is where you'll find iconic landmarks, bustling piazzas, charming cafes, and some of the most vibrant street life in the city. Staying or exploring here lets you fully immerse yourself in the timeless energy of Rome without needing long commutes. Rome is a paradise for food lovers, from traditional pasta dishes and creamy desserts to wood-fired pizzas and delicious fried street snacks. There's something for every palate. Vegan and vegetarian options are increasingly available, especially in trendy neighborhoods where modern bistros blend Roman tradition with fresh, plant-based twists. Whether you're indulging in fine dining with a rooftop view or grabbing a quick bite from a street vendor, food in Rome is part of the adventure. When shopping in Rome, we found beautiful souvenirs like handmade leather goods, artisan jewelry, and decorative ceramics that truly reflect Italian craftsmanship. Popular gifts include gourmet items like olive oil, limoncello, and artisanal pasta, and for something unique, we browsed local markets for vintage finds and artistic prints. While prices are mostly fixed, small neighborhood shops and markets might allow for a bit of polite bargaining. Rome offers a wide range of accommodations, from elegant luxury hotels near the Spanish Steps to charming boutique stays and Airbnbs in quieter historic districts. We stayed at Roommate Collection MLA, which had a perfect location just steps from the Colosseum, making it super convenient for early morning walks and late-night strolls. Areas like Trastevere, Monte, and the Vatican surroundings also offer fantastic options depending on your vibe, romantic, local, or spiritual. Rome's nightlife is a beautiful blend of lively piazzas, romantic wine bars, and vibrant clubs, something for every mood and traveler. We enjoyed evenings in Trastevere and Monte, where locals and tourists gather for aperitivo, live music, and open-air dining that often stretches until midnight. Whether you prefer a quiet rooftop cocktail or dancing in a DJ bar, the Roman night comes alive with style and soul. If you're on a tight schedule, 2 full days can cover the highlights, but you'll be rushing between landmarks without time to truly enjoy the city's rhythm. Ideally, spending 4 to 5 days lets you explore the big sights, dive into hidden gems, and enjoy leisurely meals and spontaneous discoveries. For those with more time, a full week allows for relaxed day trips and deeper immersion into Rome's rich culture. Rome is generally a safe city for travelers, including solo visitors and women, especially in tourist areas where there's always a crowd. We did stay alert for common scams like overly friendly strangers or people offering free bracelets near landmarks. Just walk away politely. In case of any emergency, dial 112, which is the EU-wide emergency number for police, ambulance, or fire. Absolutely, Rome is not just a destination, it's an experience that awakens your senses and connects you to thousands of years of history, beauty, and culture. From breathtaking architecture to unforgettable meals and spontaneous piazza performances, every day in Rome felt like a dream. It's one of those rare cities that truly lives up to, and often exceeds, the hype. And that's everything you need to know before visiting Rome. I hope this travel guide helps you make the most of your time in the Eternal City, from the best things to do, what to eat, how to get around, and hidden gems you shouldn't miss. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures, and if you need more info, feel free to ask me anything in the comments below.